The ghost space is having always the same size?
No, it depends on the current zoom of the document and the current resolution of your monitor.
So, I should always use the biggest zoom?
No, because at the big zoom, the ghost space disappears.
Bonjour, mes amis. You want to be fast, but not furious on a Word document. And you want to be fast, but not frustrated on a Word document. And you want a fast and reliable way of moving quickly between the pages of a long Word document. Then, my friends, you are at the right time in the right place. Because today, here on Modern Education channel, I'm going to present you top 3 methods of creating hidden links in Microsoft Word. And I'm 99% confident that the number 1 is something that you didn't know before watching this video. You want more information about it? Well, imagine something like this. A ghost shape in a ghost space. Well, what might mean the ghost space in Microsoft Word? Well, are you curious enough? Then come on, grab a seat, make yourself comfortable, cause we're starting.
Number 3, the ghost shape. We are now back in the document with the moving tattoo, and if in PowerPoint, as I already showed it in an older video of mine, more solutions to improve content display in PowerPoint, you can use as background color whatever color combination you prefer. Here in Microsoft Word is not the case. So practically here, to be able to use the ghost shape, you will need either to have no background color, meaning white, or whatever color you prefer, but one single color, no combination of 2 colors. So that's why let's go to the design and let's reset the 2 colors into 1 color. We can pick whatever we want, but I would prefer again the dark teal. And from here we can then go to insert shape. It doesn't matter what type of shape you want to insert. And after that you will put no outline and of course the same background color as the page. And voila, now the ghost shape is practically invisible for anybody who is watching this document except you, the owner, that you know that here you have a ghost shape. Then you can go and introduce a link. Let's suppose we are getting a connection with the tattoo number 2. Great. And now double click and open link. We are now in the second tattoo. And the problem can appear at the print. If we're gonna simulate a print, then here we don't want these to be visible in the printed version of the document. So that's why we'll have to disable it. To do so, let's go to the layout, click on the selection pane, and here just disable it. In this case, if we will return to the printing menu, it's gone, and we can print without any kind of problems. Great. One more thing, if you're gonna insert a lot of ghost shapes, then it's going to be difficult at some point to know precisely what the ghost shape is here and what ghost shape is there and what is respectively the action. So a good idea would be to give a precise name. So you can double click here, reset the old name, and you can put, for example, ghost shape 1 that is making the connection with tattoo number 2. Okay, tattoo. And now you know that this is going to make the connection with tattoo number 2, and when you go back in the first page with just a click, you are activating the selection pane for that page, and you will see that here is the name of the ghost shape with just one click, and you know that this is the ghost shape. Perfect. Now, if you don't want to use the ghost shape and you don't like also these visible buttons here, then you can opt for something else. Number 2, the ghost words. In this case, we're going to use the words as links to other positions in the respective document. Of course, this is something that you most probably have done in the past, but what you most probably don't know is that when you're gonna insert a link for a certain word, logically, because Microsoft Word wants to tell you that there is a link, the respective word is gonna be highlighted in another color, in another style, meaning it's going to be underlined. So if you then want to print the document, you don't want those changes to appear in the physical document, because in the physical document you can't use these links. That's logically. So now I'm gonna show you how to make this process as smooth as possible, because let's suppose today you want to use this document as an electronic version. Then you want to have the links highlighted in the text. If tomorrow you will want to print the document, then you don't want different styles to appear in the words that contains a link. And if in 2 days from now you will want again to use the document in an electronic version, then again you want the links to be visible. So you have to run this process each and every moment you will want to change the final using of the document. So if you're gonna pay attention right now, this process is not gonna give you too much trouble. So let's start by selecting different words and inserting a link. So for this, let's say we're gonna connect it with part AMC. All right, you can observe now the different style that has appeared. We can connect the challenges, for example, with the part B. Then we can connect a business with, let's say, part B2, and we can connect the strategies with part C. Of course, these are for the moment just some examples. In reality, you have to connect the words in a logical manner. If we're gonna hit the control and click, okay, we are now here in the connection, and if you will return, as you can see, the format has been changed one more time, because this is an active link and this is a followed or visited link. And the same will happen with all the other 3 links if we're gonna click them. I will just click one, control and click, control and click. Again, we are here in the other part of the document, and returning back again has been formatted one more time. Or here, this time I'm gonna just right click and open hyperlink, and we are now in part C, and again has been changed. Logically, if I'm gonna insert a new link, again, these, let's say to the tattoo number 3, these will be again formatted with the initial setup of the link. So yeah, we want to get rid of these, and you will think now, well, what's so complicated? I mean, I can select everything, I can go to home, I can say no underline, and I've done it, and then I just select the color of the black, for example this one, and voila, job done. Well, just half of the job done, because yeah, the active links have now disappeared. I know this is an active link, but the others didn't, and they can't be changed in this way. And anyway, if you're just gonna control and click here and return back, again has been formatted like this, because has been considered a followed link. So logically, this is not the way you should do it. I mean, each time you're gonna insert a link, you will have to run again the formatting process. No. You will only do it one single time after inserting all the links that you need. And one more curiosity, if you're gonna select these, and if you want to change the colors, you will be able just to change, for example, from this pink, I want to put a green. You will be able just to change the lightness of the color, but not the color itself. Even if you will put it black, is not going to be black, it's the same pink but darker. If you go here, it's going to be the same pink but whiter. here is not gonna be a gray, it's also gonna to be a pink but lighter. So logically this is not the way how you can do it. All right, now let me have one last active link and not visited. So something like this. And now it's time to change the things. So please pay attention. We'll go here from the Home tab. We will click this arrow and we're gonna look up for the hyperlink, which is down here. We will click this arrow, we'll click modify, and as you can see it's underlined and it's blue. We will deactivate the underline, we'll put back automatic and okay. Now the link is gone, but the color should be manually changed to black, and from this moment on every new link is gonna be the same like the classical text. For example, take a look. If I select these, I'm gonna insert whatever link, let's say this part, and voila, now it's not gonna be changed anything in the style of the word. Right click, open link, everything is working. But remember, now I've clicked on it, and because of that, look, has been considered a followed link. So now it's time to change the next setting for the followed links. To do that, let's return again to the Home tab, clicking these. But in order to find the followed hyperlink, we should click firstly the options and then change here from the recommended into all styles, and to find it even more quickly, then put alphabetical sorting. Okay, and we are now interested to go in the letter F. It's up here. We're gonna find it quickly. Followed hyperlink, click on the arrow, modify, and then disable the underline and put the automatical color. Okay, and everything is now like we wanted. We now just want to select this and make it also black perfectly, and all the situation is resolved. Now, if for whatever reason the next day we want to use again the document as an electronic version and we want everything to be back, we can do it easily, but this time we can pick up another colors for the links, because it's not necessarily mandatory to be back to the original color. So again, going here, then go back to the followed hyperlink, modify, and maybe this time I don't want to underline them, but I want to make them red, for example. Okay, and all my followed hyperlinks are red. And if I want the active links to be also visible, then again here go to letter H, a little bit down, perfect. And this time I don't want them to be blue, I want them to be yellow, for example. Great. And every time we're gonna insert, because here I don't have any other example to show you that has not been clicked. So every unclicked link or every new insert link is going to be yellow. Perfect. Now the situation is 100% resolved.
Number 1. The ghost shape into the ghost space.
So my friends, we are now at the moment in which I'm gonna finally reveal you the candy on top of the cake. No more activation and deactivations of the buttons of the ghost shape and of the styles when you want to switch between the electronic version and the printed version. And no more other complicated things. Here you just insert the shape, create the link, and put that shape into the ghost space, and voila, job done. Very easy, very quickly, and no other settings are required. But first, just a small Q&A session about what is the ghost space.
So, what is the ghost space?
The ghost space is the space outside the visible space of the document.
So, all the outside space of the document is the ghost space?
No, in Microsoft Word, the ghost space is just the outside space from the left and the right visible margins of the document.
The ghost space is having always the same size?
No, it depends on the current zoom of the document and the current resolution of your monitor.
So, at a certain combination of these parameters, you might not be able to see or work with the ghost space?
Yes, it's true. At a lower zoom, the ghost space will be available to fewer pages than at a bigger zoom.
So, I should always use the biggest zoom?
No, because at a big zoom, the ghost space disappears.
All right then. So, what is the best setting for the ghost space? To be able to see it and easily work with it?
Depending on the monitor resolution, the best setting starts from the minimal zoom level, from which you start to see just one single page on the monitor, and ends with the highest zoom level, where you can see at least 3-4 centimeters of ghost space in the left and the right of the page. Satisfied?
Yes, thank you.
So the ghost space in practice looks something like this. Now I have a lot of space here on the left and on the right, but if I'm gonna reduce the zoom, now as you can see, I have just a small amount of space only here in the left of the page 1 and only here in the right of the page 5, respectively in the left of the page 6 and in the right of the page 10. All the other pages do not benefit from a sufficient ghost space so that you can work with it. So practically my minimal zoom level to work with it, taking into consideration my monitor resolution, is 100%. While if I'm going to increase the zoom, as you can see, the size of the ghost shape is going to be smaller and smaller, and practically here there are just 3 or 4 centimeters left. So above 160% is not very comfortable anymore to work with the ghost space, while from 200-210% now the ghost space is gone. So you have to keep this in mind. So you just have to insert a shape. It doesn't matter what type of shape, whatever you want. For example, I'm gonna put this parallelogram. Great. And you don't need any other settings at all to work with the outline, the shape, fill, and so on. No, nothing at all. You just have to insert the link, let's say to part C, and then you just have to drag the ghost shape into the ghost space. And now you have a ghost shape into the ghost space. Okay, you just follow the link and you are at the third part. While at the third part, you can repeat the process, insert, let's say, this heart. Okay, let's make the connection with the part A, put it again here, open it, and voila, you just move between them and everything works super perfect. While at the print preview, take a look also, you don't have any problems with the ghost shape working from the ghost space, because it's simply not visible and is not gonna bother you at all.
Now, my friends, I really hope that you have enjoyed my content and my revelations to you. And for example, if you are a student, I'm 100% positive that this is going to help you a lot in your learning process by making it more efficient. And when you want to study different subjects, you can make fast connections between them by using the links. And also, my friends, I've noticed that the majority of you are not notified when I'm posting a new video. So if you are already subscribed to my channel, then please hit that notification bell so you won't miss anything. And the others, if you are not subscribed, maybe you can consider hitting that subscribe button. Alright, my friends, thank you so much for watching, and I hardly wait to see you in the next episode. A bientôt, mes amis.